Okay, in today's video, some of the things that we are looking at is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco? Personally, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of think it's sandwich, but I really don't know. On this All Recipes website that I found, it shows, if you look down, the debate on the classification of the American hot dog seems to be an endless one. Is it a sausage roll? Is it a sandwich? Does it belong on sandwich menus? What is a hot dog?
I honestly kind of
Go ahead and put your input on this.
I kind of agree with hot dog as a taco, because based on the cube rule of food, it bases off where like the starch location of it is, and technically by the starch location of a hot dog compared to that of a taco, it is technically a taco.
So getting back to supporting my side, I found on the All Recipes, I'm still on the same website. It says, according to Merriam-Webster, a sandwich is 2 or more slices of bread or a split roll having a filling in between. By that definition, hot dog seems to qualify as sandwich. Many people argue, though, that the hot dog technically fits the dictionary definition of a sandwich. It's simply not a sandwich. It is its own thing. I don't know how you feel about that. This guy is, many people actually, not just one guy, but many people are arguing that it isn't just a sandwich, it's its own category.
Well,
you could also argue that.
I don't think it's a sandwich, because sandwiches are bread, and most of the time hot dogs are in a bun, not a bread. I mean, if it was in a bread, it could technically be classified as a sandwich, but most of the time it is not, so I would not consider it as a sandwich by itself.
This is probably a very controversial topic. Watch we just get unfollowed and unsubscribed from.
Yeah,
just because of a hot dog.
Watch it happen. We got a quote by the New York Mets. A sandwich is a sandwich and a hot dog is a hot dog. So the Mets seem to agree that they are a different class, not the same thing. So they don't think a hot dog is a sandwich.
It's its own category. Yeah.
And the Vancouver Canucks seem to agree with that. And so do the Tampa Bay Rays. And so do the University of Georgia Bulldogs. And there's also a lot of celebrities.
I didn't know this was even a thing. There's a National Hot Dog and Sausage Council. Can you tell me that you've ever heard of a National Hot Dog and Sausage Council?
Why do they even need that?
No joke, this is an actual thing. Not National Hot Dog and Sausage Council.
Why?
I don't know. The president of it, Eric Minton, I don't know, put his name on the screen. He said, it's been asked questions just about daily for the past 5 to 6 years, and his answer is the same. A hot dog is not a sandwich, he said. If you go to a hot dog vendor and you say, give me a sandwich, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. It's just culturally not the same as a sandwich. The president then said, every counter argument is possible too. He regularly fields phone calls from fraternity houses trying to settle late night feuds over the matter. High school debate teams practicing for tournaments and students using controversy as master's thesis material. I didn't know it was this big of a topic.
It's probably as big as the topic is water wet, which we'll probably end up doing sometime. Coming soon, trademark. But
oh boy.
If we go back to the,
and on that side, I really could care less about that, but
I mean, it's basically the same kind of thing. People disagreeing about things when there is a correct answer, but people can't accept it, so they keep debating about it.
Pretty much. Honestly, I could accept a taco.
So just for fun, we're gonna go back to the cube rule and we're gonna see like the other foods that it says. So mashed potatoes are considered a salad. A steak is also a salad. A jelly donut is a calzone, but a plain donut is a toast.
What?
A pizza is toast. A cherry pie is a bread bowl if it has an open top, but it is a calzone if it has a closed top. And a burrito is
Could like a wrap, like a chicken wrap, be like a sushi?
It says a burrito is considered as a calzone. I guess burrito is considered what you're considering a wrap is, kind of.
No, like usually like a wrap is like open on the ends, isn't it?
Mm.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
A piece of fried chicken would be a calzone. A shepherd's pie or a chicken pot pie with the crust only at the top would be a toast, but with the jam side down. This is just crazy.
I didn't know people were this into finding the rules of food. Like, I just eat the stinking things. Like,
Yeah. The cube rule of food is
see a point.
is based on the starch locations of food, which I mean, who's looking up starch locations of food? What do you need that for to even like look up all this stuff?
Okay, so looking at some actors' reactions / quotes that they've talked about a hot dog is a sandwich kind of thing. Jimmy Kimmel said, "By my definition, a hot dog is a hot dog. It is its own thing with its own specialized bun. If you went into a restaurant and ordered a meat tube sandwich, would that make sense? No. They'd probably call the cops on you. I don't care what anyone says. A hot dog is not a sandwich. And if hot dogs are sandwiches, then cereal is a soup. Chew on that one for a while."
Yeah, now if we go down to like food / media personalities.
Yeah, that's what Jimmy Kimmel said.
Rachel Ray said, "I think a hot dog is a hot dog, unless I made a sandwich out of a bunch of chopped up hot dogs." Most of these people are saying hot dogs are not a sandwich. I don't see...
Al Rooker had a lot to say. He said, it is not a sandwich.
I don't
That's all he had to say.
I don't see the argument of how a hot dog is a sandwich. Really.
Yeah, me either.
Like, I could consider it.
Like,
I could consider it if there was, like, bread, if you use bread all the time, but buns, nah. That's not a sandwich. That's, like, a different breed.
See, here's the thing about, like, I'm gonna say, don't hate me for this, but I used to, like, sometimes cut up my, like, basically what Rachel Ray was saying, like, cut my hot dog in half and, like, put it on a sandwich. Like, split it, like, sideways, like, down the middle, and then put it on a sandwich. I don't know if you've ever done that. I've sometimes
Okay,
done
but
that.
the real question is, like, if we...
but not very often.
If we use, like, a grilled cheese sandwich, that's considered a sandwich, correct? If we put, like, grilled cheese, put it in a hot dog bun, that's not considered a sandwich anymore. I don't know what it's considered, but I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 people would not consider that as a sandwich.
So I want to read a little bit from the Washington Post to end this conversation, at least from my end. It'll probably be shown on the screen. Whether a hot dog is a sandwich is a problem that has long divided people who like to get into meaningless arguments on the internet. Some say that a sandwich is anything in between bread, which would make a hot dog a sandwich. But some say bread that is not in two distinct slices is different, and that tubular meat within it deserves its own distinct category. The National Hot Dog Society and Council, blah blah blah, does not call a hot dog a sandwich. Limiting the hot dog's significance by saying it's just a sandwich is like calling the Dola Lima just a guy, says its website. But the Merriam-Webster dictionary disagrees. New York and California tax law say a hot dog is a what? New York and California tax law say a hot dog is a sandwich, and Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, when asked by comedian Stephen Colbert, issued this ruling.
So basically,
And it says, "You're asking me."
so basically,
What?
I think that it depends on how you define a sandwich. That's really how most of
I would say, in my opinion, I don't think it's a taco or a sandwich. I think it's its own category. I would have to stick to that side. Because you have to think,
well, I could see the
is it really a sandwich
I
or
could
is it really
I
a
could
taco?
really see all sides of the story if you really
I
consider
could see
it.
the taco.
Because the taco, the starch is in the same placement, so that could be it. A hot dog could technically be considered a sandwich if it was like bread around it, but if it's in a hot dog bun, I would class it as its own breed. It's really like how you put it, how your definition of it is.
So I think that's our take on it. It is like its own thing.
And
It depends how you look at it.
and remember that this is our own.
I don't know if you're agreeing with me.
Remember, this is our own opinion. Please do not hate on us for it. We are just giving you the.
Yeah,
We are
literally.
giving you the facts, and we hope that you can choose your own side based on this.
Based on what we said.
So, thanks for watching.
Very good.
Make
I like that.
make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Later.
See you later.